Alright, let's get into it. I ain't gonna make this too long. I'm just gonna catch everybody up to speed. Now, when we look at Rick Ross and Baby feud, all this is about is someone pouting about one thing and trying to position themselves for another. Let's go into the reason why Rick Ross and Baby have an issue. Now, when Rick Ross came around, and when the Meek Mill situation with Drake happened, he was trying to play low key to the thing, hoping it all blow over. Because Rick Ross didn't want to cause on waves because he liked Lil Wayne. Him and Lil Wayne are real cool, and he want to keep those contacts and those resources, together. So when you got that going for you, especially when you're running a business, your resources are your key to having everything that you want and more. So when you running things as far as a business and you can't rely on resources no more, or the well is dry because of somebody on your team, as this happened with 50 Cent and Game was involved in so many beefs early on, it was damaging relationships he had with certain people. But 50 was like, okay, well, he cool with us, so we're going to back him. And that's how Meek Mill situation was with Rick Ross. Ross was like, I'm down with my guy no matter what. But it was only until this new album was coming around that Rick Ross was feeling a little different. Still showing love for Wayne, but he gonna diss Baby and jump off the edge and, making it a point that this wouldn't be happening on a very broadcast radio station. You go out there and you start mentioning Baby's name like that and throwing his name around on that type of platform, you asking for trouble. So when he went on the Breakfast Club talking noise about how you don't do that to people and how Birdman was the guy you looked up to, but after he started doing this, ripping people, throwing his name around reckless, now you're going to have to see him, because Birdman, now that they patched up everything with Wayne, that was one of the first things he wanted to address. Like, this might be a guy I'm going to have to pull up on and have a talk with. So, this is still, people was like, man, like, where's this going? Well, where this going was, he was trying to get Lil Wayne to be on his side so that he can get features from Wayne. But when he couldn't get the features from Wayne on his new disc, he was mad. And he blamed Baby for blocking it. Because basically, Drake and nobody was going to be affiliated. Nobody from over there, from Young Money, is going to be associated with Rick Ross and MMG. And that's just how it is. So he was salty because he felt Wayne was his boy. And like, oh no, Wayne cool. Because all he wanted was a feature from Wayne on his songs. And he never get a response back from Wayne. And it was like, oh, this guy Baby blocking it. So he think by showing the support for Wayne that it was going to get him, Wayne was going to jump on a couple of songs and do some remixes for him, but that wasn't in the works. So he was mad. Because he know where it went wrong, where everything went left. So now he's attacked. So now what they did the reunion thing, so now Rick Ross' whole play is, I got to downplay this. Oh, look, they done kissed and made up. So now, like, he's trying to downplay what they doing because he's salty the way it all broke down and how it all turned out in the end, ultimately. But, what can I say? This is business. This is how it goes. This is the rap business. Do I think it's genuine that they got back together out of love? No. They got back together because business was okay to be proceeding forward. Some things was taken care of that said, okay, we can keep it love, but, money's money, and we got to get our money in order for this to happen. So, baby must have said something that they all agreed upon in life that was better and beneficial to both, that they both go to work. Why they doing this? And that's what they doing. So, nothing much more than that. That's just really the gist of it, because they really don't have any beef except for that. And if you Rick Ross and you MMG, you should have been repping Meek Mills harder. You should have been repping Meek harder when this thing first hit and heavy. If you was down with him like you said you was down with him. Only when you couldn't get Wayne you thought Baby was blocking. Now you all bold and big backing up Meek. So let's see what they got now. And after that colossal flop, we ain't gonna see Meek them no more. We ain't gonna see a lot of these guys. And I want to say something, because a lot of people always say, "Why am I attacking Meek Mill? Why am I attacking Rick Ross? It's for 50 Cent, right? Why would I bother with Royce da 5'9"? Obviously, if I mention these people in disdain, there are reasons that these people are in disdain. Okay? Y'all talk about Drake don't write his songs because Quentin Miller came in and wrote, 2 songs that he got paid for, that his name was on? He got co-writing credits, so you're not a ghostwriter if you're getting co-signing credits. A ghost, they don't know who you are. Okay, but y'all know Meek Mills has been stealing hooks. He's been stealing people's hooks and not paying them. Stacks 2 Trill. Juice. He ain't pay for that hook. Lil George, he ain't pay Lil George. They ain't do nothing. Took the hook. No problem. Young Romeo song. He took that too. Young Rome had Fuck You Mean. In Ohio, it was the 2014 Song of the Year. Fuck You Mean. And then before the year was out, Meek Mill steals it. Right? Put Lil Bootsy on it. You don't believe me? Go look it up on YouTube. It's there. Go play the songs. You listen to the hooks. And there's plenty of them he didn't steal. Them just some as an example. He'll take the hook, write a song around the hook, but he didn't bit the hook so you know the format of how the song go because you just heard it. Then you knew the song was a success somewhere else and you know you got a major platform. I could just put it out on my major platform and just forget that dude. He ain't gonna make no noise anyway. And then people in their town, they know you robbed them. See what I'm saying? Then you got Ross, who's a gimmick rapper. CEO lied about it. Complete gimmick. It's sad, man. I mean, really, I just don't understand how these guys got to be the face of music. And the fans, I know you've been following them. I understand. You've been following, but you knew better. If you like that stuff, you like it. Just go ahead and support it if you like it. But all that right there, phony. All of it's phony. Can't be a part of it. Royce da 5'9", he was stealing lines from other artists and twisting their bars up, just stealing. Like it came from him. And I didn't mention it before because he cool with the people that's over there now, you know. They part of the Eminem circle. And they still deal with him. So I guess he got them some paper somehow and he righteous now. So I just let that go. Because they like, man, what you bring that up for, man? Let it go, man. That stuff's over. That stuff happened to us, not you. So, you know what? Hey, I let it go. Because they were right. It happened to them. Nah, it didn't happen to me. But that's why I have a problem with guys like that. So if you see me going off or making a statement about something, on that notion, that is why I had to make the statement I felt. Because I'm doing it based on the rules. Now, you can like them people all you want. I ain't got to like them. And plus, if they garbage, I'll let you know they garbage. But the thing is that you know Meek Mill is garbage. He's garbage. You know it. But y'all feel bad because y'all been supporting him. Now you look stupid. Like somebody just put y'all on blast for supporting him. So now you feel like you gotta say something. No, you know. It sucks. You know it is. Rick Ross, every song, you know, he's Al Pacino and them. And Diddy and them should be ashamed of themselves for what they did. See, the marketing standpoint for them was Rick Ross is Biggie. Meek Mill is supposed to be Tupac. Y'all might didn't know that, but that was the marketing scheme. And 50 came and threw a bowling ball through that early. And they caught a lot of back slack with all that. Oh, Big Meech, Larry Hoover, thinking he was the new Biggie and all that stuff. All of a sudden his ad-libs turned to, trying to be like Biggie. And next thing you know, Tupac's back. And all this craziness, and you know, it just started a wave, a trend to get a lot of attention their way, and they trying to do the Biggie and Pac thing, and that's how they wanted to market them, and y'all ate it up. And real artists who look at this, or people who know the game, or people who follow hip hop, listen to this and go, "This is bull." While y'all sit here and go, "Yo, it's Maybach," you know, it's sad. It really is. I was like, man, we had a song called what was that? A song they did called "We Gotta Rescue Wale from MMG." It was funny. I remember that song they made talking about rescuing Wale from MMG. Like, we gotta get him out of there. But for those who want to keep supporting that, you go ahead, knock yourself out. I'm getting out of here. One.